are you okay? Confused, generally dead inside. Well, no, it's just that everyone's been tweeting you. I mean, are you okay? I'm detecting some bitterness. Yes, because no one's asking if I'm okay, and I have to live with this maniac. Woo! Are you just gonna get hammered? Get me a toaster. Magic Angel Robot from Winnipeg.
What the hell are you talking about?
This team is ruining my life. Leafs score 3 goals against the Ottawa Senators. Leafs lose 4-3 against the Ottawa Senators. I don't know which of those videos to make. Why does everything suck? Okay, let's do a glass half full scenario here. Not everything sucks. Most things suck, but not everything. Let's focus on those things. The Leafs starts their first periods. Holy hell! I know this was the case under Carlisle. I don't know if it's still the case under Horacek, but there should be no such thing as an optional skate for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Because all season long, this team comes out flat as a pancake. When it comes to the Leafs in the first period, you can iron a shirt on them. And a lot of people who are like anti-analytics and stuff, they kind of get upset when you talk about, oh, the Leafs were just relying on luck. Dude, look at the first period. Phil Kessel gets a breakaway, and not like a tug and grab breakaway. He gets a clean break. Puck goes just wide. Darn. Same whistle. Puck goes the other way. Mike Hoffman, awesome shot, 1-0. The Leafs, an already totally defeated team, get scored on first on the road. Kessel scores that goal. It would have meant the world to the Leafs. It could have changed the entire game. Instead, they panic. They think a goal is never going to happen again. They allow a 3-on-1, and of course the Sens score on that. Now it's 2-0. Now the Leafs look for something, anything to get the ball rolling. Kadri, big hit, gets a penalty for it. Whole team stops playing. Kadri goes to the bench. Bozak's got to rush onto the ice, and with the extra attacker, the Sens make it 3-0 before 20 minutes is up. And now I'm about to talk about how the Leafs kind of played better for the rest of the game, but who cares? They lost it in the first. This is the National Hockey League. You can't play 20 minutes that badly. You can't play 5 minutes that badly. Didn't the Sens cough up like a 3-goal lead in less than 3 minutes of the Habs last year? You can't play 3 minutes that badly. Credit where credit's due. You know who I might give the first star to this game? I'm dead serious. David Clarkson. He finally gets the Leafs on the board. Yeah, it was a wacky bounce. Yeah, it was kind of lucky. Screw it. It went in the net. Sometimes you miss on a clean breakaway, and other times you score with your back to the goalie, flailing at the puck. And then Davey Clarkman in front again. Nazem Kadri gets the goal. Clarkman, no assist, but he gets what I call the Daryl Boyce assist, where you're creating a screen, but you never touch the puck. Is it bad that I'm complimenting a player who makes over $5 million to Daryl Boyce? Maybe, but screw it. He had a good game. And then he had another shift where his actions led to another 2 scoring chances. Hey, Clarkson played a good game. And you know what? I yell and scream about him not working on the power play. Here is the one piece of logic that I still disagree with, but it's one piece of logic as to why they use him there. His contract is basically buyout proof. You can't trade him, and if you do, you're going to have to retain salary or give up a prospect or a good pick in there. You got another 5.5 years to do it. You might as well figure out how to make it work. Bleak? Yes. Blunt? Yes. And then the fourth goal is just a perfect example of why when people say the Leafs don't compete enough, dude, they're right. Stop ripping on these guys. Look, I understand it's not good enough to just be like, they don't compete. That's, yeah, for sure. That's lazy. You got to be able to say, well, here's what they did wrong on the play, X's and O's and all that. But holy mackerel, go look at the fourth Sens goal. The Leafs have the Senators behind the net with numbers. Phaneuf kind of gives it away. But it's okay. They have numbers, right? 3 Leafs on 2 Sens, right? Phaneuf, soft. Franzen, soft. Bozak, soft. Phaneuf's a big boy. Franzen's an even bigger one, and I've seen Bozak throw his weight around too. No excuse. Puck comes in front, blast by Reimer, 4-2. Forget the JVR goal, no matter how pretty it was. The game's done. And believe me, I appreciate the JVR goal. I appreciate that they only lost by 1, but they lost, man. They lost. That's like about a week ago when people talk about the Leafs having a winning record. No! Shootout losses and overtime losses are losses. And people say the Leafs have a losing attitude. If you call a team that is something like, we'll say, 23, 21, and 7. If you think that's a winning record, that's a loser's attitude. I mean, you got a point for some of those losses. Good for you. I'll give you a party. You lost. And just another thing in my angry rant, the Leafs need heroics. You know, we talked about luck. We talked about how sometimes you're going to miss on the breakaway and whatever. The Leafs need more. They need someone to step up and beat the odds. I look at that Kessel breakaway and I go, darn, he almost had it though. And then I thought about all the other times Kessel has had a breakaway, and then I think about Kessel in the shootout. The guy's ice! You gotta bury some of those. And you know what? It's totally unfair to pick on him when the rest of the team is underperforming. He's their best player, but you gotta, damn it, man! I look at all 4 for Senators goals, I look at the, the puck coming the other way and it's a great shot by Hoffman. I look at the 3-on-1. I look at the partial 2-on-1. I look at the Leafs being soft behind the net and comes in front of Karlsson, he blasts it, and of course he's going to score, he's Erik Karlsson. I don't necessarily blame Reimer for any of those, but damn it, it would have been really nice if he stopped one or two of them. And this is the frustrating part about the Leafs, man. I look at a team like the Buffalo Sabres, for example, and oh yeah, great team, works hard, Ted Nolan, whatever. They stink. And I watch them play, and no matter how hardworking they are, I go, wow, do they stink. I go, wow, they need to be trying their absolute hardest, and even doing that on most nights, they stink. They're hopeless. The Leafs are an iota, a calorie, a kilojoule more of effort per shift, close to being at least decent. That is the torture. And everyone talking about, oh, I can't wait for them to make a trade. Yes, you friggin' can. Yes, you should. And if you can't wait for the Leafs to make a few moves, I tell you what, I don't blame you, but how about you go sit out the next few shifts? Rushing into trades is what has destroyed this team. Oh my god, oh, we need a goalie. Oh, rest for Raycroft. Here you go. Oh my god, Raycroft didn't work out. We need another Tuskala. And with that, you've basically ruined the team for a decade. Question of the game. Do you have the patience to wait for the summer? I mean, if you take the All-Star break into account, you got February, March, and a tiny chunk of April, so 2.5 months of the Leafs sucking. They missed the playoffs, then it's the playoffs, then it's the draft. Can you sit through that? I am going to do my best to be there for you if you are. So that's it for this one. Thank you very much for watching. If you're not going to watch the Leafs anymore, at least watch me. Click like if you like this video. Click subscribe if you really liked it. Tell all your friends. There's probably lots of Leafs fans out there that could use the therapy. And yeah.